Welcome guys to the Crazy Hands Knitting and Crocheting channel, and in this video tutorial I would like to share with you how I was knitting this baby vest. This baby vest will fit baby 3 months up to 1 year old. At the beginning it will look like more a dress that will cover the bottom part, and then it will be shorter and shorter. For the For this vest, I was using vintage yarn. Nothing said about the weight, only that it has 95 meters per 40 grams. And this yarn, as for me, something is between DK yarn and medium worsted. So maybe Aran yarn. You can use, you can check the gauge first of all. The written instruction you can find on my blog, or use Aran or medium worsted weight yarn. For this vest I was using 4.5 millimeters knitted needles, just one size. And now let's measure the vest just for you to understand some measurements. So the length 28 centimeters, the width 26 centimeters, and here armhole depths 11 centimeters. So that's it. Really easy, really cute, really fast in knitting. And if you like the pattern on the chest, there is a video tutorial of knitting hat where I was using the same pattern, and it's really cute. Using long tail cast on method and 4.5 millimeters knitting needles, cast on 46 stitches. Now we are going to start knitting in garter stitch. Garter stitch in rows means that we are going to knit all stitches on the right side and on the wrong side. There will be no selvage stitches. We are going to make an I-cord from the right side and from the left side. So you start right away knitting all stitches. Knit all stitches till the end until you have 2 stitches. Knit, knit, knit. So like this, go on till the very end. Now when you have last 2 stitches, you're going to knit them as well, but it is only in the first row. So, and knit also the last stitch. Now again start knitting all stitches. Knit, knit. Go on till the end and do not knit the last 2 stitches. I will meet you here. At the end, bring the working yarn in front and slip last 2 stitches. That's how we are going to make an I-cord on the right and on the left sides. Now knit again all stitches till the end. Knit the first stitch, and so on. So knit again till the end until you have 2 stitches here. At the end again you bring the working yarn in front and slip last 2 stitches. And that's what we are going to do always. At the end we are not going to knit last 2 stitches, we are going to slip them. Now knit, this is row number 4, knit all stitches again. Go until the end until you have 2 stitches here. Again, at the end, bring the working yarn in front and slip last 2 stitches. Round number 5 will be the same as previous rounds. Knit all stitches. At the end, slip last 2 stitches and go on knitting in this way until you have 5 garter stitch rows. So now you have only 2, but you will have 5, or in total 10 rows. I've done 10 rows and I have 5 garter stitch rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you look on the right side and if you look at the left side, you see a beautiful edge. Looks like an I cord. It is an I cord. Now knit 7 and then we are going to knit a central part. Knit 7. The central part has to be divisible by 5 plus 2 extra stitches, so in my case it is 32 stitches. And the first row here, purl 2, knit 3. And again, purl 2, knit 3. Purl 2, knit 3. Purl 2, knit 3. Purl 2 now, knit 3, and purl 2 those 2 extra stitches. Now you have 7 stitches, knit 5, and slip last 2 stitches holding working yarn in front and turn. Second row, now knit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now here you knit all knit stitches and purl all purl stitches. What does it mean? You see knit stitch here, knit 2, then you see purl stitches, purl 3. Knit all knits and purl all the purls. Knit 2, purl 3. 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 Now knit 2, and when you have 7 stitches, so knit 5 here and slip last 2 stitches, holding working yarn in front. Turn. Now repeat 2 previous rows like what we did before. Knit 7, now purl 2, knit 3, purl 2, knit 3. Finish this row and then knit back on the wrong side. Row number 5 here, but it is row number 15, but row number 5 of the main pattern. Now knit 7, knit 7, purl 2, and now skip the next stitch, and from the second one count 1, 2, 3 stitches down. You can make 3 or 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make 3 and draw up a loop through this loop. Then knit 3, long loop, knit 3, and again through the same stitch draw up the second loop, like this. So now you have, instead of 3 stitches, you have 5. Purl 2, and repeat again. 1, 2, 3, draw up a long loop, then knit 3 and draw up a loop again. Purl 2. One, two, three, draw up a loop, knit 3 and draw up another loop. Now go on doing the same 3 more times, and at the end don't forget to slip last 2 stitches. On the wrong side, now knit 7, here in the center again knit 2, or I can say knit 9, but here knit 2. Now what you are doing, slip the loop to the right hand needle, then purl 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip again the loop, and don't forget to hold the working yarn in front. And repeat, knit 2, slip, purl 3, 1, 2, and 3, and slip the second loop, holding working yarn in front. And repeat like this till the end. Slip, purl 3, slip. At the very end, slip last 2 stitches. Row number 7, knit 7, purl 2, and here slip, knit, pass over, then knit 1 and knit 2 together, the stitch and the loop. And repeat again. Purl 2, slip, knit, pass over, knit 1 and knit 2 together. Purl 2. Like this again. Go on, slip, knit, pass over, knit 1, knit 2 together. Go on, repeat until the end, and don't forget to slip last 2 stitches at the very end, as we did. On the front side, now knit 7 or knit 9, knit 7, and now here knit 2, purl 3. So you knit all knit stitches and purl all purl stitches. Again, knit 2, purl 3. Please finish this row. And now we are going to repeat the pattern from the row number 5, where we are going to draw a loop again. Knit 7, now purl 2, and now count 3, 1, 2, 3, count 3 stitches down and draw up a loop. Then knit 3, and from the same stitch draw up another loop. Purl 2. Again, count 3 stitches down, draw up a loop, knit 3, and draw up a loop again. Purl 2. Now finish this row, and then on the wrong side you're going to slip loops and purl 3 as we did before. After that, in the next round, you're going to slip, knit, pass over, knit 1, knit 2 together, and on the wrong side you're going to knit all knit stitches and purl all purl stitches. Like this, go on knitting until you reach 19 centimeters from the very edge. Welcome guys back. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 repetition, and now this part measures 19 centimeters. I measured it before, here 19 centimeters. It means that you can have more repetition that I have. And now we are going to repeat this part here, just knitting in garter stitch all 10 rows. So knit all stitches, knit, 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 knit till the end. So knit 44 stitches as what we did before. Now bring the working yarn in front and slip last 2 stitches. Turn. Again, knit 44 and slip last 2 stitches holding working yarn in front. Please finish this row and then make 8 more rows, just knitting all stitches. Okay, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we are going to close here central parts. For this you can place stitch marker counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 stitches from one side, and from another side here you don't need to place stitch marker. Now knit 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. Okay. Next 24 stitches we are going to bind off till this stitch marker. So all stitches we are going to bind off. What we are going to do, knit 2 together and return the stitch to the left hand needle. Again, knit 2 together and return the stitch from the right hand needle to the left hand needle. Knit 2 together and return. Knit 2 together and return. Again, knit 2 together, return, knit 2 together, return. Knit 2 together, return. That's how it looks. Please finish till the stitch marker. Go on. So now what I'm doing, you have one stitch before stitch marker, sorry, I return the stitch and knit two together. And still I have one stitch on the right hand needle, so you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. You have 11 and one more, so one more to bind off. Return and knit two together. Now finish knitting. Knit 10, knit 8 and slip next 2 stitches holding working yarn in front. Turn, and now we are going only to knit these 11 stitches. In this case, knit 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now bring the working yarn in front and go on making an I-cord and slip the last 2 stitches. Turn. So here leave just stitches here and just work with the right part. Knit 9, bring the working yarn in front and slip last 2 stitches. Like this, go on again working in garter stitch until this strap reaches 7 centimeters. Here I am, so let's count how many rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in total 24 rows. Now let's cut the yarn. And we are going to attach the same yarn here, but on the wrong side, because we already need the first row before we start binding off central stitches here. So attaching the yarn from the wrong side, on the wrong side, doing the same what we've just done. Knit 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Slip the next 2 stitches, bringing working yarn in front. And again, knit 9, bring the working yarn in front and slip last 2 stitches. Turn and repeat. The second strap is ready, and now we are going to cast on 24 stitches that we bound off before. So now you need all 11 stitches here, and you need also the last 2. And now let's cast on this 24 that we bound off before, as I said. Turn the vest on the wrong side and cast on 24 stitches. 1, 2, you see bumps here. That's why we are doing it on the wrong side. Casting on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like this, go on until you have 24 stitches. 24 stitches. Now I am on the right side, and let's join the second strap. Knit 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and slip next or last 2 stitches, holding working yarn in front as we did before. And now we are going to do the same I-cord on the left and on the right side. Now just as the same, knitting in garter stitch, knit all stitches till the end. Here through the front loop, through the front loop, knit, knit, knit. That's what we have. Go until the end. At the end, don't forget to slip the last 2 stitches, holding working yarn in back, and go on knitting in garter stitch, just all knit stitches until you reach the same length of your armhole depth. You can count garter stitch ridges. Here I am, and let's measure. So from here, it is 11 centimeters. You can measure in centimeters or you can count garter stitch ridges, so doesn't matter. And now we need to cast on 9 stitches from the right side and from the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Yes, 9. And let's start knitting in the same way, in the same garter stitch. Knit all stitches till the end. First knit these 9 stitches through the front loop. Then knit all other stitches of the back part. Go until the end, knit last 2 stitches, and I will see you at this point. Now turn the waist and on the wrong side do the same. Cast on 9 stitches. Six, 7, 8, and 9. And the same as we did before, knit first 9 stitches and then knit all other stitches of the back part. That's what we have. Go on knitting till the end. At the end, don't forget to slip last 2 stitches holding working yarn in back. And after that, knit 4 more rows in garter stitch without changes. So that's what we have now. And now we are going to make a first buttonhole. Knit 4, then make a yarn over and knit 2 together. And go on knitting till the other part. Just knit all stitches till the end. At the end, when you have 9 stitches, now knit 3, knit 2 together, yarn over and knit 2 and slip last 2 stitches holding working yarn in front and turn. Knit 4, now knit yarn over through the front loop to make a hole and then knit all other stitches till the end. Here's the buttonhole. Now go on knitting till the end. At the end you will have here knit yarn over stitch through the front loop and then knit 2 and slip last 2 stitches holding working yarn in front. After that, go on knitting in garter stitch without changes 16 or 18 rows, and after that you will be ready to make the second buttonhole. I'm going to do so, just divide this distance in 3 parts and to understand where your buttonholes have to be. So I'm going to make them every 8 or 9 garter stitch rows. I don't know exactly, but I will check where it will be better. And make 2 more buttonholes. Here I am, guys. That's what I have. 1, 2, 3 buttonholes, and let's count garter stitch rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every 18 rows I was doing buttonholes, and then I was just knitting in garter stitch until the back part reaches the length of the front part, and that's it. Now it's time to bind off. Just knit the first stitch, knit the second stitch, and then slip the first stitch over the second one, and go on. Knit one, slip over, knit one, slip over. You can use any bind off method you know. You can use for example, Italian bind off method if you want. Then you will need to use a needle, but this one is the easiest one, so I don't see any problems to use this one. That's what we have. Go on till the end, and after that don't forget to sew buttons, to wash the waist, and you're done. Here are buttons. I like this color. 3 on one side, 3 on another side, and I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial with me. I hope it was easy for you. If not, you can check a written instruction on my blog. The link you will find down. Please leave your comments, like this video. Don't forget to subscribe because it really motivates me to make new video tutorials.